Hello, beautiful people. It is Saje Nicole, and welcome back to my channel. Today's episode is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a little vlog style. It's behind the scenes for my aspiring models and for anyone else who wants to know what it's like during one of Miami's biggest weeks, which is Miami Swim Week. So if you have any questions regarding Swim Week, what to do, how to get into different shows, how to get into different events, you'll be able to get everything answered here. So go ahead and grab some popcorn, grab some wine, grab a drink, and let's dive in. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I am a full-time model, actress, and entrepreneur. I was originally based here in Miami, and I am now bi-coastal. I'm in between Miami and LA. Modeling is something that I've always wanted to do since I was a kid. I feel very blessed to be able to do this as a full-time profession. It wasn't always like this, and there were times when I was really trying to get into Swim Week and just trying to get my foot in the door. I didn't really know what to do, and I wish that I had videos like this. So I am here to tell you what to do. So what is Miami Swim Week? First and foremost, Miami Swim Week is a time where all of, I would say who's who when it comes to swimwear designers come and be able to showcase their work in front of a larger audience. When it comes to Miami Swim Week, a lot of models, they flock and they all come to Miami for an opportunity or a chance to walk on this runway. We've seen so many beautiful women, so many stars walk down this runway. Chrissy Teigen, we've seen Kate Upton, we've seen Sports Illustrated models like myself strut down the runway. So if it makes sense, if you want to go to a certain level in your career, you know what, Miami Swim Week is one of those places that I want to be. And so let's say you are a unsigned model, because most of these castings are for signed models. If you are an unsigned model, one of the pieces of advice that I would give you, especially in the day of social media, is to take a look at the different designers that were there either the previous year or this year. You can put a nice list together, PDF, spreadsheet, whatever you need to do, and get with a professional photographer or videographer. Nothing too crazy, and a beautiful space where you can clearly walk. And I would film a runway video, right, of you either in their design or something similar, something that is their style. If it's a designer that loves bright colors, don't just wear a black bikini and walk for them and submit to them, because that's not really going to identify with them. So if I were you, I would probably wear one of their designs. You can say, hey, I love your brand. I would love to walk for you, if you actually love their brand. Let them know that you would love to walk for them, and then either email them or DM them a submission video and just say, what is the best way for me to go about submitting or auditioning for you for Swim Week. And for my models that are already signed, you guys already know. And this can be for if you're signed or unsigned. You want to have a comp card. This is my comp card from Wilhelmina. It has my Sports Illustrated image here, so it's a nice, clear, beautiful image. It shows my body. It shows me with the more sexy, focused look. And then on the back, it's nice and smiley, holding a volleyball. So just, having a little variety. This was shot by Utai. This was shot by Joey Wright Photography, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put it here to make sure that I have it right. So you want to have a comp card that has all of your measurements, how they can contact you. If you're signed with an agency, you already know this, they're going to contact your agent. If you're independent, make sure you have your email and best way to contact you on there. Okay, so now when you get there, there's going to be tons of girls, tons of other models, everyone else that's going after the same dream as you are. What's important is to know what you bring to the table. Everybody is different. Everyone is special in their own way. What do you bring to the table? As long as you've been doing your job as far as eating clean, taking great care of your skin, making sure that you're shining from within, you've been practicing your model walk, you have nothing to worry about. Whatever's for you is for you and will not go past you. But you're gonna see tons of women there. Me personally, I prefer a particular call time. If I could walk 2 shows and just have call times and fittings, I'm fine with that, versus having to sit in the lobby for 4 hours. But in the beginning, that's just what you're gonna have to do to get your foot in the door. So finally, it is showtime. It's time to show the world what you've been working on, showing them your skills, showing them how you show off these beautiful bikinis, because as a model, you are a walking advertisement, right? So how do you make these bikinis come to life? When you put these bikinis on, do other people wanna buy it because you're wearing it? That's your job, is to actually sell the bikinis. So let me show you guys a little bit of what behind the scenes looks like. Are you ready? Okay, let's go backstage. So this is where the organized chaos is. So everything looks a hot mess, but it's extremely organized. It also looks extremely organized, but it could really be a hot mess. It's not your job to figure out any of that. Your job is to check in at the front desk, see who is your first designer. You go and you check in with that designer. They will normally have someone there that is your dresser, like the person that is there to make sure the accessories, the clothing looks right. It looks exactly how it looks on the picture. You'll normally have all of your different looks on a poster board if you have multiple looks, and it's your job to show out. It's your job to bring these pieces to life. Even when it comes to acting, my acting coach usually like, this is just words on a paper. It's your job to bring it to life, right? So some of our first looks were just very stoic, very sexy, very European, no major emotions. And then the other designers that I walked for was like, bring the energy. We want to see it all. We want to see the smiles. We want to see the laughs. We want to see the cute kisses, right? So it's very important, even before you reach out to these designers or before you audition for them, take a look and see what they normally do. Take a look and see what their vibe is. Outside of that, you just sit down, you look pretty, and you wait till you go on the runway.
Perfect timing. It was amazing. Catch you guys later.
So during Swimweek is a lot of events, tons of parties. So it's a really good mix of events, parties, influencer gatherings, runway shows, different meetups with the designers. It is a really, really, really good time. So it's very important to either have your agent. That's what we did this year. My agent and my PR really put together a nice schedule for me to where I did not feel overwhelmed, because the past years I was extremely anxious, but last year I was with Sports Illustrated, so it was a lot of pressure. It was a lot happening last year. But this year I actually didn't feel as anxious because I had a schedule. I knew where I was supposed to be every single day. I knew, the different distances, how long I need to be at this place. It was great. So if you can have someone help you with your schedule, that would be amazing. Now, one of my favorite brands that I got to work for is Beach Bunny, because Beach Bunny is iconic, They had the amazing Kate Upton, they had Chrissy Teigen. They are such an iconic brand. So really, really happy I had a chance to work with them. You guys, The campaign that we shot for Matte Collection for this, I didn't even know that this is what we were shooting for. We were in the, I would say the desert. I'm not gonna give away the location, but we were in the desert. We're shooting with a camel. We had all this beautiful makeup, all the different pieces like clothing and cover up and pants, and it was so over the top and so nice. We ended up showcasing those pieces at the show for Swimweek. So it was really cute because when I pulled up, I had no idea that our pictures were outside, and I'm gonna show you the footage of me screaming.
So you guys, when I first walked up here, I screamed, and there was a bunch of people taking my picture, so I didn't want to be that girl recording people taking pictures of me. But this is it. When you first pull up, this is my picture. It's a yes. I told you the show was gonna be epic. It's already starting. It's already starting great. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. Yes. All right, so I'll see you guys inside.
Because I was dead. I was like, I'm dead. I'm dead. I just came from having some drinks at Soho House with a lovely friend of mine. And I just took an Uber to go to rehearsals. Rehearsal started at 5. And I pull up and I see this big poster, our picture outside of the Versace mansion. I've seen my billboards. I've seen images before of me. I think it's just something about my picture being outside of the Versace mansion that was just like, yo, what is happening? You know, like anybody that's passing by on Collins or on Ocean right now, I forgot what street it's on, they're gonna see this. Like, imagine being my ex. Oh, honey, imagine being my ex. Anyways, I'm joking. 11 light to all my exes. No, seriously. After the show, so the show was star-studded. It lists all of them. We had Angela Simmons. We had one of the girls from City Girls. We had Tyson Beckford. Malik Yoba was there. Who else? Here, but you'll see the pictures. Like everybody was there. It was a really, really good time. And then after the show was the after party. You know, after show was the after party, and after the party is the hotel lobby. It was all of that. It was all of that. It was so much fun. I got until what time we stayed because after that we had a Maxim party. So again, I told you, like, Swimweek is all about events, parties, shows, connection with designers. So come here with a healthy budget. Come here with a nice healthy budget so that you can really enjoy yourself. Come here already exploring the different places and events that things are going to be happening. So you want to connect with different PR companies, different companies that have the events here. You can also, as a model, you can go on Parisio.com. Probably Parisian Miami Beach. I'll put it somewhere so that you guys can see it, and you can sign up there as a model or as an influencer, and you'll be able to have access to different events. They'll just want you to do your influencer work and document, of course. It's very important to not pigeonhole yourself and make yourself just a swimwear model unless that's what you want. Use this as a stepping stone for other things. You can use this to get your name out there more if you want to launch a product one day, if you want to meet different designers, if you want to be more in the mix with models and different people and influencers and managers. It's a great time to come to Miami because everybody's here. So I hope you guys had a good time coming along with me for my 2022 Miami Swim Week vlog. It's a little tutorial and vlog style at the same time, just so you guys can get a really good understanding of what's happening. It's a good time. It's a lot of fun. And if you do it right, you know, you'll have really good relationships with these designers, and you could either come back next year, have different collabs with them, launch one of your own lines if you want, within their brand or outside of their brand. It's just a really good thing to see. Now, next year or the year after, I do have some things that I'm working on. It's gonna be really excited to see it come to fruition. So fingers crossed, wish me luck. Nobody knows what it is yet. I'm not talking about it yet, but I think it's just good to be in the mix. Be around people that are always doing more than you. You never want to be the smartest person in the room. You never want to be the most brilliant, the prettiest, tallest, nothing. Too much of anything is a no. So I always like to be in these rooms with extremely accomplished people, and maybe even people that look up to me. It's a great balance. And so I hope that you guys got a lot of information from this video, and thank you for coming along with me on my journey in this beautiful modeling world. And I know it can be scary, but if you do it right and you keep a good head on your shoulders, it could really, really be an amazing time. And it could be a great way to sculpt yourself for the future, opening your eyes to different cultures, different peoples, different way of living. It could be a really good time if you make it. It always starts with you. So my loves, until next time, mwah, go and be great. Bye.